back to Eye of Raw. It's been a while since I've done a video lesson, but I'm definitely going to get back into it. For those of you who are following me on YouTube, this is the last time I will be posting on this channel. You can follow me on my new channel at Eye of Raw Foods. That will be my new YouTube channel. All my lessons will be posted there and on my website here, eyeofrawfoods.com. So today, most of you who are following my website will be seeing this, and last week I wrote about the cleanse that I'm going to be doing. I wanted to share with you what kind of cleanse it was in the recipe so that maybe you wanted to try it at home. This is a very good detoxification, and it will get rid of all of the gunk and everything in your body. I'm doing it because I like to fast to get rid of any kind of negative energy that's built up in my body or just anything that seems a little bit stuck there. I started the cleanse on Sunday, and I feel amazing. Like always, this is the third day. I feel very just open, and being able to, my decisions that I'm making are a lot smoother, and I really, really love fasting. So this is kind of similar to the Master Cleanse, only I'm adding more things to it. The Master Cleanse is the simple cayenne pepper, lemonade, B-grade maple syrup, and spring water. I kind of have an issue with that due to the fact that, one, maple syrup, of course, is not raw. It's lacking in a lot of enzymes. There are some diehard people out there that say, no, it's all about maple syrup, but I do not agree with that. There are some minerals that are found in it. Maple syrup is good for certain things in the body, but for somebody, especially someone who is coming off of a standard American diet or anything like that, just living on maple syrup for an extended period of time is going to cause a lot more problems in the body than it should, and we want to get away from that. Most people are very acidic. Maple syrup is not going to fix the acidity problem or anything like that. So, we'll start off with the spring water that I already have here in my Vitamix, and this is 2 squeezed lemons. I got a couple seeds in there. Let me just take those out. Lemon is very alkalinizing, and it adds a nice taste to the lemonade. Here I have some chlorella, and I mix a little bit of spirulina in here as well. The spirulina, we all know, is the #1 source of protein on the planet, 75 to 77% by weight. It's also very high in phycocyanin, so it helps to rebuild stem cells and stuff like that. The chlorella is a very, very good detoxifier. It's very good for the lungs and in this general area of the body. It's also 60 to 65% protein by weight. It's very good for taking heavy metals out of the body. I actually recently found out that one of the makeup products I was using had metals in it. So I definitely want to clean that out of my body and get rid of that. The chlorella, it pretty much, all the heavy metals will cling to it, and it'll just like pass right through the body. So I have about a tablespoon of each in there, the spirulina to chlorella. If you are not used to blue-green algae, I definitely would not suggest with using that much. Go a lot lower than that. I'd probably say a teaspoon, maybe like a teaspoon of each or something, just because it can be really intense on the body, and you will have a crazy amount of bowel movements, especially if you're not drinking enough water with this. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that in there. Shilajit's the next thing I'm adding. It looks like this. Shilajit's actually a mineral pitch. It splooges, literally it splooges out of the mountains when the sun beats down on it, mostly from the Himalayan mountains. It's very, very mineral rich, and it's used a lot in Ayurveda. It actually means destroyer of weakness and mover of mountains. So I know that I definitely want that floating in my body. There's actually over 88 trace minerals found in here, and they're all in ionic form. That's because fulvic acid is in here, and our bodies do not absorb all those trace minerals without the fulvic acid. So to find a substance that is this crazy is really amazing. It has a very rich smell to it. You guys have probably seen me add this in for my superfood coffee that I make. I really, really love this stuff. It smells like a really, really good batch. It has almost like a bitter, smoky taste to it, so that's why I add it in with my coffee. So I have about I'd probably say I got 2 teaspoons in there. Alright, this is my noni powder that I get from Mountain Rose Herbs. The Shilajit I actually get from Ultimate Superfoods. The noni I get from Mountain Rose Herbs. I really love this company. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of the noni in there. Noni is very antifungal. It's also very, very high in polysaccharides. It's known as a stink fruit throughout Jamaica. But it is a very, very healing fruit. It's amazing for the skin and just the body in general. Again, with the stabilization of the blood sugars because of the polysaccharides that are found in it. I think that's really important when you're doing a cleanse, especially when most of your calories are coming from the sugar that you put in, which is going to be honey. This is some local honey that I got. I'd highly suggest using local honey. I have a mixture of an avocado lychee pollinated honey and also a wildflower honey. The darker the honey, I think the better, but everyone has a different opinion on that. I also prefer the honey over the maple syrup because of, again, the enzyme content. The enzymes that are found in honey can't really be beat. A lot of us, we are not functioning properly in our bodies due to the lack of enzymes that we have. Enzymes are like the key to life. They're what makes our body function properly. Everything is in our bodies dependent on enzymes. So when we're eating high cooked food diets and we're putting all kind of pollutants in our bodies, our enzymes become more and more depleted and our bodies just don't function up to par. So I'm going to add that in there. I probably have about 2 tablespoons. Okay. And I'm going to add some sea salt. I'm just going to put all that in there. I have probably 2 or 3 good pinches in there. The sea salt is going to help pretty much make your water wetter. I'm sure a lot of people have heard me say that before. Where minerals go, water goes, and sea salt is actually another key function in our body. Our body needs salt to function properly. All of our hormone communication depends on that salt. A lot of people have this low sodium thing going on, and I can always tell when I see somebody on a low sodium diet. I can tell just the way their body looks and their skin and their hair, and same thing with people who are on a low fat diet. You can tell something is missing. And the sodium, you need that. You don't need table salt. That's the worst kind of sodium you can do. But something that's actually a mineral, it's what your body depends on for communication cellularly. And of course the cayenne pepper, you can add as much of this as you like. This is really good for cleansing the body. It's super healing, especially for ulcers and stuff like that. I could probably go on for 20 minutes about all the uses of cayenne pepper. I add a lot because I really, really love cayenne pepper. But again, you can just add a small pinch if you'd like. Alright, and I'm going to mix it up. And this is what it looks like. Oh, it's so good. I haven't been drinking this with the Shilajit in it because I just got my fresh batch in today. It tastes so much better with the Shilajit. Well, that's it. And if you guys have any questions, post them below and I'll be happy to answer them. Until next time, live life raw.
I love you.